Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I know it has been a while and I'm sorry about that. I've been busy with things, whether it be, real life or the fact that I got a new computer. Haven is still getting messed up. Luckily that hasn't changed. The sky is still a little bit messed up. So we're gonna try to fix these things, maybe, question mark. But yeah, like I said, I got a new computer and I'm excited about it. I'm hoping that that I'll be able to play some of the more upcoming games and have better quality and fun things like that. Because I know my other computer was getting a little long in the tooth, computer tooth. But hopefully this will improve things. I know already that it is running this game a lot better. This is the second time I will have done this, 30-minute sequence or so, because I recorded it already. But unfortunately, I set up my recording program wrong. This is the first game I've come back. Whoa, hey buddy. The first game I've come back to record, and as such, it's kind of like the test run on the new computer. I mean, the program's still the same, the game's still the same. Thankfully, they do,
Another one down.
What? Oh! Another one down? What do you mean another one down? There's silk brocades to get. Oh. Yeah, you're dead. But yeah, it's, the first game, so I set it up. I got all of my programs, I got Premiere installed. I got DX Story, which is what I use for recording. I got Audacity, all of it. I got everything in order. I set it up to the best of my memory about, how to get things all set up and good to go. I got the Lagareth lossless codec installed and all sorts of fun things like that. Is there anyone else to save in here? Is there anyone inside this burning building? Nope. There's a ring of critical chance though. These flames aren't hurting me. I feel like that's a bit of a mistake. So I got all my programs set up. It's good to go. I was testing it with some games and some programs, and it seemed to be working okay. But the thing is that every time I record something, I have to set up two different channels for audio. Or not channels, so to speak, but I can't tell what's going on. I gotta record two things of audio. One is obviously going to be the game audio, and one of them is going to be the microphone. So I sat down and I'm like, okay, I'll record some Dragon Age. And oh my god, that guy exploded. So I went to record the Dragon Age and I did this whole sequence. I played about 30 minutes and went to go check it all out. I'm like, okay, good, the video quality looks fine and that's wonderful. I went to go check the audio, remove the sound of the fan or whatever may be there. And when I split the audio tracks, I had recorded two audio tracks. The only issue is that I left the audio tracks as both the in-game audio. So I split them and I listened to the first one and I'm like, oh, well, that's the in-game, okay. That's normal. And listen to the other one.
Keep going. The chantry is your shelter.
It was the game audio. Oh, so disappointed.
A brave man. He stood against a Venatori.
Briefly, I am no Templar.
Herald, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us. There has been no communication, no demands. Only advance after advance.
There was no bargaining with the mages either. This Elder One takes what it wants. From what I gathered in Redcliffe, it marched all of this way to take your herald.
How do I stop that?
I don't care what he wants. How do I stop him?
Trust me, that is not information I would keep to myself. And such a promising start with the landslide. If only trebuchets remained an option.
They are, if we turn the last of them to the mountains above us.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
This is not survivable now. The only choice left is how spitefully we end this.
Had a babe, Cullen.
Well, that's not acceptable. I didn't race here only to have you drop rocks on my head.
Should we submit? Let him kill us?
Dying is typically a last resort, not first. For a Templar, you think like a blood mage.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it was there unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me, so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers. I don't know, Harold. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
If that thing is here for me, I'll make him fight for it.
And when the mountain falls, what about you?
I'm tiny. I'll fit between the cracks. It's okay. Don't worry about it, man.
Perhaps you can surprise the Elder One.
Inquisition! Follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Harold, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
See you
I understand the
outside.
strategy, but I usually avoid drawing this much attention.
Alright. Let's go make some noise. So yeah, for my computer, what did I get? 'Cause I don't know, maybe somebody's interested. I got a... Well, the case was a Cooler Master N200. So it's a micro or mini ATX or micro ATX. I love it when they explode. I don't know why. But yeah. Cooler Master or Corsair, I can't remember now. N200, I got a Intel processor, I believe it was the i7 4790. Not the overclockable version, because I don't want to deal with that. I got a, a Samsung Samsung Evo 850, 240 gigahertz solid state drive. Yeah, we'll go for you because you're the only. Wow! Fuck. Good game. Well, shit. He's ignoring me. Let's just run through. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, now you're over here. Can I skip this? Oh my god. I got a, like a Western Digital 2 gigabyte, regular old hard drive. And oh my god, we skipped it. That is fantastic. And I got a Radeon, an R9 280. So I kind of, good god. I kind of went a little cheaper on the video card because I spent a little extra money on the processor. Because in my eyes, if I'm going to physically upgrade a component of this computer myself, it would end up, it's most likely going to be the video card because they're easy to replace. Dealing with a processor, is kind of a pain in the butt. You can't, depending on how it's all laid out on the inside, you either have to take out the motherboard or
This machine as quickly as possible.
dealing with the heatsink and all that is kind of annoying. So I figured I'd go with the cheaper video card rather. And then for the motherboard, it's some ASRock H97 or something, I don't know. It's an LGA 1150 socket motherboard. But I have to be honest, I don't particularly like AMD or ATI. I can't remember which way they go by now. I don't really like their video cards. I don't like the Catalyst platform. I run into little like performance idiosyncrasies and things like that every now and then. And they don't always get along with my recording program. Which I really like. I mean, like it doesn't use nearly any of my computer's processor around while it's going. Like, it doesn't really impact games at all, maybe 1%. So I really like it, and it seems it's pretty versatile in the way it does things. Ooh, nice slow motion there. But the current AMD Catalyst drivers don't really function well with it for certain games. Like, I know Minecraft is probably the lead example. Like, when I play Minecraft, I obviously get easily over 60 frames a second, especially on my new computer. But when I try and record, it automatically drops down to 19 frames a second, or lower. On my old computer, it would drop to like 6. It's like, oh, I'm playing a slideshow of Minecraft, yay! But I found out that is a known issue with this current set of Catalyst drivers, as well as DX Story's current version. So, you know, instead of going out and getting fraps or something and having to pay a little extra money to get fraps, I've just had to kind of sort it my own way, and I'm hoping it'll work. I think I'm going to be using OBS, which is the Open Broadcasting Software, which is what a lot of people use to stream on Twitch, and using Audacity to record audio. Because if I use OBS and record audio, then I can't edit the audio to remove the sound of the fans, or if I sneeze or cough or anything like that. So it really benefits me. It's a supply cache right there. It really benefits me that I can like separate the audio for the video and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. And yeah, like I was saying before, like ultimately what I would replace would be a video card. So I think in the future what I might do is just either get one of the 900 series for NVIDIA, like the 970 or 980, you know, a year or two down the line. Whoa! Didn't mean to hit that one, but that's okay. They look cool. Yeah, when they're cheaper, maybe a year or two down the line, pick them up and then go from there. But right now, this card seems to be doing fine. I mean, price to performance. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Price to performance, this card is doing everything I need. It's, you know, most games it will handle at 60 frames pretty easily. Let's kill this other wizard. Son of a bitch. Drink a potion, drink a potion, drink a potion. Sorry, it's kind of hard to talk and like play games, as it turns out. Like, doing anything with any kind of precision or thinking and speaking just makes it that much harder. So that's kind of my game plan. I mean, I haven't really been playing much recordable games. I've kind of been keeping myself, when I am off work, I've been playing, I haven't been playing this obviously because setting up all the stuff for recording was just kind of a pain in the butt, but I've been playing Dota and I've been also playing City Skylines. And if you were disappointed by the recent SimCity, which, you know, A lot of people were, myself included. And you should check out City Skylines, because that game is fantastic. It is like everything that I wanted the new SimCity to be like, and then some. And it's cheaper. So that's always a benefit.
Move! Now! Enough!
He's got such tiny arms.
Pretender.
He's so thin
you
compared to
toy
his body.
with forces beyond your ken. No more. No more! Why are you doing this? What purpose could this serve?
So whiny.
Because you are my enemy. Because you stand in the way of destined power. Because I can. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
I can't. I won't just let you do this.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
Take it. I didn't ask for this.
Mortals have always cried thus. Praise me, for I would end the silence that answers. I once breached the Fade in the name of another.
Oh,
to serve
man.
The old gods of the Empire.
Oh wow,
in person.
he's a giant.
I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers.
His
For
hand
1,000
really.
years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion withered to Vintern, correct.
His
this
hand is
white
really clipping through my wrist there.
Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty.
Thanks, Corypheus.
The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die. Your arrogance blinds you. Good to know. If I'm dying, it's not today.
Whew. So anyways, yeah, like I was saying, Cities Skylines is a damn good game. Like, really big area to play in, like to build your city in. It's not online all the time, which is great. It's got like a bunch of mods already. A lot of them are cosmetics, you know, like, oh, this is a new part for the industrial section, you know, something to change the looks. But as it goes on, I'm hoping that gets a lot more detailed. Something I really do like right now is that you can go onto the mod and you can download a lot of the geographies for real life cities. So you can be like, oh, I want the geography, you know, I want just the map of London with nothing on it, and then you can build your own version of London or something like that. So that's pretty cool. And it's cheaper. It's like $30 on Steam. So I mean that's it's pretty awesome. I think you should check it out if you like those kinds of games. And I'm not getting paid to say that. And then what else? I'm playing a little Valiant Hearts. The Ubisoft game from, you know, a couple months ago. And cutscene here. Alright, let's carry on. But yeah, Valiant Hearts, which is the Ubisoft Montreal game, I think it was. About World War One. Excuse me. I'm trying to, like, suppress a burp. Whoa. And that game's a great looking game. And I'm very interested in history myself. I took a couple history courses. Because it's just a fascinating subject to learn about how all that came to be and how our present day society evolved to where it is now. Who are you speaking to? Oh. Well, come on. You've gained Mark of the Rift, the focus-based ability. Causes massive damage and can kill. Oh, Jesus, hey! Press X to use Mark of the Rift. I'm pressing X. Oh, okay. Sure, I think it was just... Okay, I guess it just wanted me to do that right away. Wait, wasn't X my stealth? What happened to stealth? Oh well, whatever. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying now, because... Hello? Keep moving. Oh my god, is this... Okay. I don't know what that was about. I couldn't move during the entire time there. But yeah, Valiant Hearts, it seems like a pretty cool game. I haven't played much of it, but I'm hoping to dive a little deeper into that. And then, of course, I've been playing Dota. And I haven't really figured out how to... Like, if I want... Like, I'm always tempted to record Dota, but I don't really know how to present it. Because all the games can be long. Like, anywhere from, 20 minutes to... like an hour and a half. Yeah, I know it's snowy. Just stop, take a look around. Stop walking, sure. So I was thinking maybe of doing, I don't know, streaming it, trying that out. I don't know. I haven't figured this all out yet. Walk over to the pot. Examine the pot.
It's cold. Nothing.
With my new computer, I mean, obviously I'm really enjoying it. It's running well. My only complaint is that when I was buying it, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be doing any overclocking or anything like that, so I think the stock CPU cooler will be fine. And it does well enough, like, under high load for games, it usually hits, like, low 60s, mid 60s. But the only problem is that it's loud. My god, it's like as loud as my old computer, and it had like 6 fans in my old computer, as well as a giant heatsink with 2 large fans on it, and it's louder than that thing. When it's going, at least, full bore. When it's not, it's like whisper quiet. And that is fantastic, and I want to get a new cooler for it, especially for when games like, I don't know if I'm going to play any Battlefield Hardline. I might pick it up when it's cheap one day.
Recent.
He said Ember's recent. I don't know why subtitles are turned off. Oopsies. But for more CPU intensive games, like I do kind of worry about the temperatures getting over 70 and then throttling and things like that. So I might, in the near future, while I still have my old computer, I might just put in a new heatsink in it. Or that's if I'm feeling really like eager and keen.
Thank the Maker.
But I might also just, buy it and pay a company like $30 to put it in. That's also kind of tempting. Truth be told, I haven't decided yet. I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Like, I've built one computer, 2 computers maybe.
This isn't what we asked them to do. We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're
I
hobbled.
can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Where is he now?
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack.
What's
I
wrong
cannot
with your
claim to know
arms?
the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
She looks like
If
she's
that thing
got
is still out there, we need to move.
the arms from like
They
Toy
are
Story.
uncertain where. And there are other questions about you. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
I believe.
Perhaps I was meant for this, but that didn't help at Haven. I want to believe Andraste is with me, but doubt is everywhere.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long, and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. Let your blade Faith is made stronger by facing doubt. Untested, it is nothing.
A word.
Solus is not happy.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is elven. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
How does he know this? He wasn't there. Well, I guess actually he was.
What is it and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
If you've something that will help us, now's the time.
Yes, judging by the faithful, now is the time.
Okay.
By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
I don't, like, there's no path up to the front.
Scott.
The audio mixing there is a little... He said Skyhold, but you could barely hear it. And I still haven't turned on subtitles, because I don't know why. Anyways, guys, I think that will be it for this episode. We're running a little bit longer than we normally like to, but we have unlocked Skyhold and are now like... Oh, alright, come on. I'm playing Final Fantasy. 4 hours of cutscenes.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
This all began with Andraste's blessing. It was that simple.
Yet did her blessing grant you worthiness? Or was it given because you were already worthy? Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
Okay, that sword is like as big as I am. You guys could make something a little, you know, suits me a little better. Maybe.
You.
Yeah, thumbs
I have
up.
tried to serve faithfully, to understand the burden I was meant to carry.
That is always a struggle.
You're not sure about this?
There's no faith without doubt. Yet I believe this is the only path before us. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
Ooh. Ooh. The dwarf will stand first, so let's be really, you know...
I will lead us against Corypheus, and I will be an ambassador. I am a dwarf standing for Thedas. The Inquisition is for all.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
What? What were you looking at?
So this is where it begins.
So we're Shadowline.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Celine.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he's growing. The Envy Demon gloated about a massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
I don't have time for a meet and greet, Varric.
You'll get a lot out of this, and it's probably overdue. Just come up to the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Uh-oh. Okay, guys, so this is that awkward second goodbye, like when you're walking along with somebody and you say goodbye and then you happen to walk in the same direction. It's kind of what I'm feeling right now. But anyways, thank you for watching. We'll take a look around Skyhold when we come back next time. It's pretty out here. It gets prettier. and we will continue the storyline. We'll see who Varric has brought along for us to chat with. New computer or not, my legs still clip through the staircase. But alright. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.